Hey guys, it's the Melblade 5, and getting poorly when you're supposed to be editing the next episode is not fun. Anyway, welcome back to more Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Last time, we met Impa, who taught us Zelda's Lullaby, which was the first song for the Ocarina. And through doing some side quests, we also learned more songs for the Ocarina, and even got enough heart pieces to get a completely new heart container, as well as some upgrades which include this Hylian shield, and that was the wrong button, I didn't mean to do that. There! Now, for what I'm going to do in this episode, starting off, I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently than what I originally planned. I was intending to put off Dampé's grave digging tour for a bit later, but I decided to just do it anyway because I'm right here, right now. So what Dampé does is, he roams around the graveyards, and at the various spots, these dirt patches, which are a little hard to see at night, you can have him dig those up for 10 rupees. And depending on what's in them, which is completely random by the way, you can get rewards. And one of them is a piece of heart. Which is the lamest thing about this. It's completely random where it is, so you can't memorize it. Hey kid, don't mess around with the graves. I'm Dampé the Gravekeeper. My face may be scary, but I'm not a bad guy. Let me give you an advertisement for my side business. Dampé the Gravekeeper's heart-pounding grave-digging tour. What's gonna come out? What's gonna come out? When I start digging, we'll find out. Do you want me to dig here? 10 rupees for one hole. Dampé will always dig like in front of him, so you want him to talk to him is what I mean, when he's standing right before the dirt patch, just because of the way he digs just directly in front of him. And this is probably gonna take a while, so I'm gonna cut ahead until either I fail, or find out where the damn heart piece is. Aha! Second try! You got a piece of heart. Collect 4 pieces total to get another heart container. Oh man, that was so good. I thought I was going to be here for a while, but no, that was, oh yes. Okay, there is one other small thing that I can do in the graveyard, but I wouldn't be able to finish it. There's a gold sculpture there, but it's at a distance, so you won't even be able to get the token. So I'm just going to do probably the last thing that I want to do in Kakariko Village before we head off to Death Mountain. It has to be daytime for this. By the way, the other things that Dampé can potentially dig up are nothing at all or 20 rupees. But as for that last thing that I want to do in Kakariko Village, that is actually to do with this lady. What should I do? My cuckoos have all flown away. You, little boy, please help me bring them back to this pen. Well, one of them is right here, but I'm not going to throw it in just yet because this one's actually going to be kind of important for getting 2 other ones. There are 7 cuckoos scattered around Kakariko Village, and I know where most of them are, but the trick is there's 2 of them stuck behind this fence here, and you've got to kind of trick this out in a way. There! Okay. If you jump up diagonally, you can just land on the top of this fence and get to the other side. And you want to throw that one back. Of course, when you jump off a ledge of a cuckoo, your descent is slightly slowed down. Then we can get this one, and there's actually yet another one behind this fence. There is a ladder up there that leads to a door into a house. However, in that house, there's a jackass just standing, blocking the way out back there, so you have to essentially do this trick, and if you want to do this. At the top of this ladder, there's another cuckoo next to the windmill. And then with this one, I can use it to get the hell out of here. And from this point, I'm just gonna cut to the locations of the other ones and just cut out me throwing them back in the pen. One is by the entrance to Kakariko Village. One is in this crate, you gotta roll into it to destroy it. One is up here on the way to Death Mountain, but you don't want to bring it back just yet, because if you have it jump off the roof, you can reach the last one, which is next to the House of Sculpture, behind a fence. I think you can get this one by shooting it with the slingshot and it causes it to run off, but I find this way easier. And once they have all been returned, thank you for finding my cuckoos. I have allergies, so I get goosebumps when I touch them. Then why do you farm them? For helping me, I will give this to you. It's fine glass and should be useful. Please, take good care of it. You got an empty bottle! After you put something in this bottle, set it to C when you want to use the item inside. Again, bottles are incredibly helpful. There was a bottle I could have gotten earlier, but again, randomness. Anyway, now that that's all done, we can finally head on the way to Death Mountain, which I came very close to in the middle of that side quest. It is completely up these stairs and being blocked by this guard. If for some reason you went here before going to Hyrule Castle, then this guy wouldn't let you through, but now that we have Zelda's letter, we can show it to him. Oh, this is surely Princess Zelda's handwriting. Well, let's see. Okay. This is Link. He is under my orders to save Hyrule. What kind of funny game has our princess come up with now? Okay, alright. You can go now. Just be careful, Mr. Hero. By the way, Mr. Hero, if you're going to climb Death Mountain, you should equip a proper shield. It is an active volcano after all. If you go back to Hyrule Castle Town Market, you should check out the bazaar. They sell the shields you need there. Tell them I sent you and they should give you a special discount. If you think you're good to go already, don't worry about it. Now I'd like to ask a favor of you. No, I don't expect you to do it just because of the great tip I just gave you. I'm just asking. Have you been to the Happy Mask shop that just opened in the Hyrule Castle Town Market? Everyone is talking about it. My little boy pesters me for a popular mask, but I don't have time to go there. So, could you go and get the mask for me next time you're in the market? If you don't feel like it, that's okay, but... well, I have no choice. This is my job. That opens up quite a lengthy side quest. I'm not going to start that right now, but... anyway, what he was talking about there is just the way you're supposed to buy the Hylian Shield if you didn't get the free one like I did, where you get a discount where I think it costs 70 rupees afterwards? But that's not important, because now we're at the Death Mountain Trail. And already we've got a new enemy, Tektites. They jump around, and they go down pretty quickly. There are red and blue versions of them, but it's completely aesthetic. Just decided to cut out dealing with those two because I didn't really have much to say. And there's, yeah, another one here. There's a piece of heart up there, but unfortunately we can't reach it, and this is rock blocking away. And there's a Goron here who doesn't feel like talking to me at all. Nope, instead I'm just gonna get attacked. Stop locking onto him! There. So, move the camera the right way. There. So, our way to progress is to not go up the entire mountain trail, and I didn't even realize time changed here. But, if we... okay, this is actually taking longer than I thought it was, and I don't have much interesting to say. What does the sign say, though? Follow the trail along the edge of the cliff, and you'll reach Goron City, home of the Gorons. That is our destination. And we got Gorons trying to run us down on the way, because they are such nice people, aren't they? Anyway, this is the way you're supposed to go, because that is the entrance to the Goron Village right there, and I hope it being nighttime doesn't affect my progress in any way, but at least I have the sun song for that. Sorry for the abrupt cut there. I started trying to play through a bit of Goron City, and I just started to not feel so good. No, I did not get hit with a Pheno Snap. And as such, I just kind of had to stop the recording there because my cold started getting worse from that point on. So anyway, I'm feeling a bit better now. So now let's actually do it. I didn't really make it that far in the city anyway, but at least these Gorons are not antisocial. Oh, I'm so hungry. Everyone feels faint from hunger because of the food shortage in this town. We're in danger of extinction. It's all because we can't enter our quarry, the Dodongo's Cavern. We Gorons live on a diet of rocks. And the most delicious and nutritious rocks around are found in the Dodongo's Cavern. But that seems like ancient history now. We've become such gourmets that we can't stand to eat rocks from anywhere else. I want to eat the top sirloin rocks from the Dodongo's Cavern. I know it's hard if you're so used to them, but in tough times like this, you have to do it. But they won't listen to reason. We gotta do something about it. There's a really big Goron that rolls around on the second floor down here, and you can conveniently walk on these ropes. I don't think this guy says much interesting, though. Hey! It's dangerous for a little kid like you to come out here. You might fall down. I thought he was gonna make it "It's dangerous to go alone" take this reference. If I'm not mistaken, you came out here to eat the red stone. Well, too bad. It's not here. What? That's not why you're here? You're looking for a spiritual stone. You must mean that delicious-looking red stone that was once displayed here. I was so hungry that I thought it would be okay to just give it one tiny little lick, so I snuck out here. But it was already gone! I think Big Brother took it away. He always says that everyone is after that red stone. Big Brother has shut himself up in his room saying, "I will wait in here for the royal family's messenger." Well, that gives us a hint of what to do, and I am going to regret this. Oh, that pot's going to be a bit important for later on, but I can't do anything with it right now. We have these bomb flowers here, but we can't pick them up or activate them yet. And I think this Goron just kind of repeats what the one above said. Big Brother has shut himself up in his room, so yeah, it's literally the same thing. Well, we know how to prove that we have a connection to the royal family. Oh, come on, really? Stupid C-stick. Now we can go and see this Big Brother himself. And he is a very large and hairy individual. What the heck? Who are you? When I heard the song of the royal family, I expected their messenger had arrived, but you're just a little kid. Has Darunia, the big boss of the Gorons, really lost so much status to be treated like this by his sworn brother, the king? Now I'm really angry. Get out of my face now. Are you asking why I'm in such a bad mood right now? Ancient creatures have infested the Dodongo's Cavern. We've had a poor harvest of our special crop, bomb flowers. Starvation and hunger because of the rock shortage. Did I skip something there? But this is a Goron problem. We don't need any help from strangers. Well, okay then. I'm trying to give him like a Mr. T voice, but it sounds more like an army general crossed with a pirate. Now this is a bit of an interesting thing. So before I even played 3D, I knew what you were supposed to do here from watching playthroughs. But I could totally imagine getting stuck on this part, because the game does not tell you at all what you're supposed to do here. And it's quite cryptic. The only little hint, and for once is actually Navi being useful, is that I believe at this part of the game, she will start saying, "I wonder what Saria's doing." So essentially telling you to go see Saria. And that is the clue that you are supposed to play Saria's song here. You want? Oh, did I not do it right? Okay, that had to be targeted onto him. Oh! Oh! Come on! Come on, come on, come on! Hot! What a hot beat! Whoa! Yeah! Yahoo! Hey, what a nice tune! And okay, there, the camera's gonna fix back. Just like that, my depression is all gone. Something just came over me. I suddenly wanted to dance like crazy. I'm Darunia. I'm the big boss of the Gorons. Was there something you wanted to ask me about? What? You want the spiritual stone of fire too? The spiritual stone of fire, also known as the Goron's ruby, is our race's hidden treasure. But hold on, I'm not going to give it to you that easily. If you want it so badly, why don't you go destroy the monsters inside of the Dodongo's cavern and prove you're a real man? Again, what's all this real man shit? Did Elfman create this universe? That way, everybody will be happy again. If you do it, I'll give you anything you want, even the spiritual stone. I have something for you. I'm not really giving you this in return for anything, but take it anyway. If you wear this, even a little fella like you can pick a bomb flower using A. You got the Goron's bracelet. Now you can pull up bomb flowers. Stand next to one and use A to pull it up. It essentially kind of works similarly to the power glove in A Link to the Past. I love the power glove. It's so bad. Anyway, now that we have the ability to pick up bomb flowers, that actually tells us, well, not really tells us, but it kind of gives us what we need to do in order to access the Dodongo's Cavern. And again, I still don't think we can do anything with this pot yet, because essentially what you gotta do is you gotta throw bombs into... Actually, I did not know there was one this close by. Let's see how this works. They're on a timer, so I gotta throw it fast! Or I could just miss it. I'll give this a few tries, and if it doesn't work, then I'll just sort of, you know, move on. Okay, I've given it some attempts, and no matter where I throw it from what angle, it does not seem to go into the pot, so I'm probably gonna have to do this later. There is something that makes this a bit easier later on, but as for what we are supposed to do, I know there are, like, several, like, shops around here, but I don't think there's really anything that I can really buy right now, since I'm maxed out on a lot of stuff. And I completely forgot there was nighttime when I came out here. Is that there's this little alcove area over here off to the side. I wonder if this Goron's gonna be antisocial. Let's see. Okay, nope. You can speak. I'm standing here to shade the bomb flowers from the sun. Do you have a question for me? Ask about bomb flowers, I guess, or oh, I could ask both about this. Those plants growing over there are bomb flowers. They're mining plants that grow only on this mountain. The flower's fruit is the raw material for bombs, but a non-Goron amateur should never pick the bomb flower's fruits. They usually grow only in dark places, so bomb flowers that grow in a place like this are extremely rare. And what do you have to say about the Dodongo's Cavern? Did you see the cavern on your way here? There's the Dodongo's Cavern. Because the light inside is very dim, the bomb flowers, a plant unique to this mountain, grow like crazy in there. And speaking of the bomb flowers, there are some, well, one, I could have sworn there was more than one right here, which you are supposed to throw over this ledge. To throw over this ledge, you gotta be moving in order to throw it. And it missed, didn't it? Okay, nope. Just it destroyed the sign in the process. That unlocks the entrance to the Dodongo's Cavern. There is that heart piece over there, but fortunately, I cannot get it from here. The way to get that is not available to us yet. So anyway, I think this episode's gonna end up being kind of short, just because there was something else I wanted to try doing this episode, but then I realized there would be kind of an inconvenience to do right here, because I wouldn't be able to do everything in the area I had planned yet. So I just sort of had to remove that, and I also don't really want to make this part of the episode too long, just in case I start feeling poorly again. Because I wonder if you can actually talk right now. Yeah. Let's see. Come on. Oh, now we can enter the cavern. You're so smart. None of you ever thought to do that? Well, no! No! I did not want to check this! I'll go inside because, yeah, I'm kind of building up to this, but the Dodongo's Cavern is the second dungeon of the game. And upon blowing up this wall, getting the hell away from it, because as you can see, I kind of took some damage when trying to do that stuff with the pot. Now, technically in the cavern itself. So yeah, kind of apologize for this being a bit of a shorter episode, although the last episode was pretty long, so I guess that kind of makes up for it. I'll probably make the next episode a bit longer, though, just to make up for it. So, and also just because I like to do the thing, obviously, where I start the dungeon at the beginning of an episode. So, next time on Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we're going to be starting off the Dodongo's Cavern, and I don't think this dungeon is that long either, so maybe if I'm really fast, I can fit it in one episode, but I shouldn't get people's hopes up. So take care, and I'll see you guys next time.